California lawmakers are trying to extend Obamacare to illegal immigrants. Right now, undocumented people cannot apply for Obamacare, but thanks to a loophole, California can apply for a federal waiver that would allow illegals to get insurance. Joining me right now, the Heritage Foundation fellow Steve Moore and criminal defense attorney Brian Claypool. Steve, look, Obamacare pretty much just a mess. Now lawmakers in California anyway want to do what they can to help illegals get insurance. Is there just no end to the financial burdens the legal taxpayers got to pay here?
I think this is pure stupidity, Trish. I think that this is exactly why you see a revolt among voters around the country. It plays into the hand of Donald Trump, who says, "Look, we're completely out of control. We can't even afford to provide health care, for our own citizens, let alone people who are here illegally." And I think there's a strong case that can be made that when you provide welfare benefits to illegals, you're actually encouraging people to come in illegally. And I wonder, how anybody would respond to that.
Well, Brian, you want to give it a shot?
Well, I disagree with Steve. I think what this law does is it encourages illegal immigrants to be responsible and not unproductive. And I think this law is financially responsible because the illegal immigrants would have to pay for their own insurance. And on top of that, we live in the U.S. It's constitutionally sound. There are a lot of really kind, hardworking illegal immigrants who are in California, Trish, who are not going to be leaving anytime soon. So why not partner with them and let's get them health care and have them pay for it?
One of the concerns is that when someone goes to the emergency room, and it doesn't matter if they're illegal or legal, if they go to the emergency room and they don't have health insurance, effectively we all pay for it anyway. And so, Steve, I imagine Brian and his folks that agree with him would say, look, this is a way of sort of helping the overall system out, the American taxpayer, because you'll get those people into the system. Your response?
Well, look, I think it goes back to what Donald Trump has said many times. What part of illegal don't you get? Right? They're not supposed to be here, right? They're not here lawfully, and they shouldn't be on Obamacare. They shouldn't be in the country. And I think that's, again, something that Americans feel very strongly about. By the way,
think you bring
I'm very pro-immigration.
I know you are very pro-immigration, and you want to see us actually develop a system where people can come here legally.
One other quick point about this. If you look at our traditional immigration laws going back over 100 years, we took people, one of the conditions of being able to come into this country is that you not become a public charge, that you become a charge to the taxpayers. Yeah. And we've lost that tradition. I think it's very harmful to taxpayers.
Yeah, good point. Brian, don't we need some kind of major overhaul so that people aren't coming here to live off of everybody else? I think Steve's making an important point. He's an economist. He believes in immigration. He wants to grow the pie for everyone, but he wants to do it in a sensible way.
Well, Trish, here's the problem. I firsthand, I was one of the lead lawyers in the largest child abuse case in the history of the country. I represented 20 Hispanic families, and many of the parents I found out in this case were here illegally. I will tell you firsthand, some of the most hardworking, dedicated folks you will ever see. And they want to be part of the system. They want to have self-worth and self-respect. By allowing them to buy their own health insurance, you will engender that.
System so that you can come here if you want to work, if you want to be a contributing member of society. But you know what? If you just want to live off of everybody else, or if you're criminal in your nature,
Trish, a lot of these illegal immigrants in California are trying to become legal. There are many hurdles for them to become legal. So they're not just sneaking in here and trying to suck off the system.
Yeah,
there are a lot of responsible immigrants here.
It's very costly indeed for everyone. Steve and Brian, good to see you. Thank you.